Hey, hey, hey. Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. How are you? I am so excited. We got a new name for this group, Profitable Woman in Business. I feel so much confident around this name, around this group, around this community. Thank you so much for participating in the poll to changing the name. I am so grateful and I'm so honored to have you here. And if you're watching the replay, it's hashtag replay. Let me know that you have been here and that you have watched the replay for today. And we're gonna get started. I am so excited. Let me know how's the weather over there. We're in December. It's very chilly outside. Well, it's very cold outside. Let me know where you're at and what's the weather like where you're at. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am very happy that we changed the name of the group because now it's more aligned to the content that I'm creating in this group. And I always want to feel in alignment to what I'm doing and not feel that disconnect that I am trying to, be something else or, try to give the wrong message. So thank you so much for supporting me through this. And today, we're going to be talking about how I help my clients create websites that they're proud of, and not just websites that are they're proud of, but websites that actually gets them clients and gets them the sale, right? So, I'm gonna start off by telling you a little bit of a story of when I got started. But before, I just want to let you know that the registration for the Profitable Branding Workshop is open. It's open, and we are accepting registrations. We already have 2 spots taken. There's 15 spots overall. So there's 13 spots available right now. So if you want to save your seat, if you want to create a website that's profitable, that you're proud of, and you want to do like a revamp of your overall branding without having to hire a designer to come up with the brand kit, I'm going to show you how I help my clients get there, right? And this is the exact strategy that I work with my one on one design clients to achieve amazing, beautiful websites. Not just beautiful, but actually websites that have a strategy and gets them to the next level of their business, right? This is for you if you're needing help, if you're being overwhelmed with your fonts and your colors and you need more help with your strategy and your brand message and what you stand for, and a lot of like the foundational pieces that your website needs to have in place in order to make a website that you're proud of. That's the ultimate goal for this workshop. And I want you to sign up for it if you really are having um, this problem of not finding your branding position in the market, not being able to stand out from other people in your industry. We're going to cover all of that and even more. And the the registration closes on January 11th at 5 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure you save your spot and don't miss out. Thank you so much for that. And let's get started. So, how do I help my clients create profitable websites, right? Um, First, I'm going to start off with a story, right? I'm going to take you back 7 years when I actually, quote unquote, started my business, which was then just the idea that I was having, right? So I got this idea of starting an online business um, from a book that I read. The book is called Girl Boss from Sophia Maruso. If you want to go check that out, it's an amazing book. It really inspired me to see how someone else can take something out of nothing and make it into a community, into something big, into something that you know creates uh, a loop effect and a snowball effect of you know good things and good actions and helping other people in the world. So I really got inspired by that idea of you know selling goods and being able to make money online, and that's how everything for me started. And But as a little kid, when I was like 16, I actually um, went to a high school called for business, and I um, always had that little glimpse of being an entrepreneur or being a business owner. But like my father would always tell me, like I had to go to school, get a diploma. So I went and did that. I have my bachelor's degree in hospital administration. If you know me, I also work in the ER for now. Soon it won't be, but um, I have been able to work on myself and through books and understanding what is it that I want through my business. Um, but yeah, I got the first idea of first selling clothing and selling just regular clothes, drop ship clothes, like getting them from a Chinese store warehouse and selling them up front. I got that idea and then I started researching online. How do I create my business? How do I start my website? And I started learning about website. I started learning about the ins and outs of SEO and how you need to put the keywords and how to get ranked on Google. And I started like really getting fascinated by the back end challenges of creating a website. And I just went on in learning and learning. What I discovered was when I hit the bump of like designing my website, I was able to figure that out. I was able to get the website up and running and launch it to the world, right? Right. And then what happened was crickets. Crickets. Like we're always so scared of this. And this is exactly what happened in my first business idea. I had crickets. Nobody was coming to my website. Nobody was buying any of the cute dresses that I had, and I was spending hours picking the best dresses to sell, making sure that the fonts and the colors and everything was beautiful on my website. It was amazing. If I have a Snapchat of my website back then, I thought it was the best thing in the world, right? So, but I was like, why isn't anybody buying? Right? Why am I not making money like the woman in this book who uh made money out of selling clothes on eBay, and then she created her own website and then she's a millionaire now, right? And I was so overwhelmed because I couldn't get it to sell, right? And I couldn't get people to pay attention. And I was doing the Instagram post and I was posting every day and I was um, you know, trying to market my business more and more. But I was like, why aren't people buying from me? Right. And I got really, really um, overwhelmed to a point where I just went on and turned that shit down. I turned it down. I actually got ripped off before I actually turned it down. I thought that my problem was that I didn't have good enough SEO on my website. So I needed to invest in someone doing the SEO on my website so I can then rank on Google and get more people to come to the website and actually buy. And then I would be so called rich, right? So here's one of the things that happened. It didn't happen that way, right? So I hired a marketing agency. Like I gave them like $700. This was my first investment. I've been doing the website on free on YouTube, DIY. It's like it's been DIY. Is it DIY or DII? Anyways, I was doing it myself. So everything up to that point was free. That was the first investment that I made was $700 to this marketing agency. So they can do the SEO for my website and I could start ranking on Google and getting more traffic through that. What happened was is that they took my money, they added a few keywords in the back end of my website, and that's it. And I was like, that's it? But I'm not getting money. I'm not getting traffic. I'm not getting sales. I'm still, well, then they told me, oh, it takes, about a few months for people, for Google to start recognizing you and stuff. So I went on and kept going and thinking that, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on this. Um, and what I eventually like started thinking was, I am not passionate about selling clothes, right? I'm not passionate about um, just adding uh cute dresses to the website and actually marketing it. I'm not passionate about um, you know, like I'm the type of person that just goes to my closet, picks the first thing that I see in my closet, and then don't even think about what clothes I'm wearing. I just wear whatever that's in my closet and just go with it, right? So I'm not a fashionista. I'm not in the fashion world, and I didn't have a passion for it. So I took conscious of that, and I decided like, all right, so if I'm gonna do this business thing, I'm not gonna give up because this just didn't go as I planned it was gonna be. And then I found different ways. I started learning about marketing and ways and psychology, and I took marketing programs. I joined B School. If you know B School, a lot of you guys are from B School that are following me, and I have clients from B School as well. Um, and that's when I really started learning the purpose of an online business, right? Of creating and adding that, that sense of emotion to your brand. And I went on with my second business idea, right? To create another website for that second business idea. And that business idea was actually event planning, because I was going to these networking meetings when I joined B School. So I was going to these B School meetups, and I was networking with these people that were also in business. And since I knew I started learning the environment and the industry. I was like, oh my God, event planning is my thing. I really want to like start doing that. But what I ended up doing was actually creating the website or the landing page for the for the event that I was doing, and then not really selling them, right? And I was like, oh my God, here we go again. I designed the website. I made it as beautiful as I can. I spent hours and hours overwhelming around the colors and the fonts, and I didn't make a sale. And I was so distraught at that time. At that point, I really wanted to give up on my business. And um, I, at the time, I think Marie Forleo had a PDF around how to start the right business. And I went through that and studied all that. And I found out that all this time that I've been having a new idea and implementing on the new idea, creating a website for that new idea, I was actually learning the ins and outs of WordPress and designing websites, right? And that was the part that lit me up. That was the joyful part of the process of creating the business, was actually designing the website. So I was like, there's my business. But I wouldn't have gotten there if I didn't go and implement on that first idea, right? If I didn't go and just, tried it out and just try to figure it out on my own, right? So with that said, there's a lot of things that I've learned throughout the years when it comes to marketing, when it comes to websites, and when it comes to having a website that you're proud of, right? It's not about the fonts and the colors and the pretty pictures. It's really about your brand message, how you're speaking to the person that's viewing your website, right? How you're connecting with them on a human to human level, right? On those emotions and those feelings, and how you're actually guiding them to take the right course of action to work with you. And that's why I do this work now, right? I have been able to put in the time to learn and implement these strategies on myself and on my business. And now I want to come over uh and help you do the same for you. Because if you're here now and you have been following me for a few months or now, you know that I'm not just about the pretty things. And of course, I'm a designer. I have the eye for design. I love the beautiful pink, rosy things. But I know that's not the only thing that's gonna help you move your business to the next level. You need that strategy in place in order to be able to make things flow, right? And for me, that strategy is really helping you attract, helping you connect, and helping you drive action on your website. And that's what I do for every client that goes through me, that I every client that hires me. We do a profitable branding strategy session at the very beginning. And this is intensive, right? This is 2 hours of strategy and really understanding your ideal client and getting to the point of attracting, of connecting, and how we're going to take them from just being a visitor to actually understanding that you're the person that they need to work with, right? And how we can be able to systemize that in a way that you, at the end of that work, even at the end of that strategy session, you already feel proud of what you're creating, right? Before it's even created, right? And then I go on and design the website for them. But basically, that foundational strategy session, that's the piece that drives every other action within the creative journey that we have, because it is a creative journey. It's not just you give me the fonts and the colors and the pictures and I'm just gonna create a website for you. It's not like that. When you work with me, you get a whole creative journey of, understanding your market, understanding if you're priced for profit, understanding the way in which your message is going to be able to do these top 3 things, which is attract, connect, and drive action. And when you have those strategies in place, you know that you have something that is foundational in your business. So um, whether your website is not 100% beautiful, it doesn't have the perfect fonts, it doesn't have the perfect colors, but it has this strategy and this brand message that connects with people, then you're more prone to actually send people that way and start marketing your business in a way that you feel confident and you feel proud of what you have and what you have been created. And that's when you start attracting people, because now you believe in the strategy, you believe in the way, in the guidance that it's taking you. So when you do uh let's say when you do, whether you hire me, you hire any designer, or you're doing it yourself, the most important thing that you need to know when it comes to designing a website is that you can't have a website, expect people to buy from you without having a strategy in place of how they're going to buy, right? We are humans. We like to be guided, to be taken care of. And your customer needs to feel that in that experience of your website, right? When somebody comes to your website, they're experiencing your brand, they're experiencing you as a person, whether you're selling products or you're selling services. You have to be able to represent something that you stand for, right? And this is why I am creating the branding strategy sessions. I'm bringing you all that strategy, all that information into a group study on January 12th, where I'm going to be helping you strategize your website from beginning to end. And not just strategy, but also I'm going to help you with the fonts and the colors. And but in a different way, right? You're not going to be overwhelming whether you're having the right fonts or the right colors anymore, because you're going to be focused on what really matters, which is your brand message. Okay, so with that said, please sign up for the Profitable Branding Workshop if you feel that you need help with your branding, you need help with your website, and this is the first step to getting started with that. So The links is in the comments and in the show notes below. But if you have any questions, just message me, let me know how you're doing. And I will catch you next time. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. And I am so thankful that you're here. So thankful that you're part of this community. And I'll catch you next week. Bye bye.